Greetings and welcome to A Wizard's Eye on Empyrion, Galactic Survival. Part 2. Hello! How's my voice echoing when I'm shouting inside a helmet? But let's not worry about that just now, shall we? In fact, let's not worry about this whole plane. As interesting and tempting as it looks, the sun is setting. Oh look, alien plasma. We'll grab that. And more cactuses, of course. You can never have enough cactuses when surviving. Oh, what's this? Aloe vera! Wow! Aloe vera! How are you doing? Strange to find you on this weird alien world. More cactuses. Wow, they just keep popping up. They literally keep popping up when I'm not looking. Look, there's another one of those things as well. That is actually a really nice visual, I have to say. I mean, I quite like my new home. Isolated and possibly lethal as it is. Certainly got lots of stuff for me to harvest and walk around and explore and see, and some nice views. Some kind of like land speeder would of course be super handy for actually getting around and exploring this place properly. We are really losing the light now though. Look, I better get back to base before the night rolls in with whatever terrors the night may bring on this rock far from home. I wonder which one of these points of light is... Wow! Okay! It's definitely not that point of light. I wonder which one of these points of light Wizard Prime orbits out there in the unknown. But look, there is a moon, a very large moon. Hopefully it won't induce any tidal action in that little lake that we are next to. We wouldn't want our... Whoa! Jetpack! Jetpack! Oh! Okay. I think I activated my jetpack. I don't know if it's possible to take full damage. Maybe my suit protects me from that. That was a little bit injudicious of me. There was definitely potential for harm. Extreme harm, possibly. Oh look, here's my base! It's already kind of reassuring looking, isn't it? I do have... Look, I've got a work light here. I think this is like self-powered, like an emergency self-powered work light. We can just pop it down. Oh, yes, just to illuminate the base. Let's make it a bit easier to spot when we're coming back from our travels and things. How's the constructor doing? Have you finished your duties? Not quite. In fact, it's still building cables. It hasn't even gotten to the reactor core or the fuel tank yet. So we're going to have to make do without those things in the cold, dark world in which we live. I was going to look for like a door or something. Steel blocks. We can make steel blocks, hardened steel blocks, concrete blocks. What does a steel block take? Metal plates ×2. Okay, well... Yeah, I mean, we can make a metal base if necessary. I kind of like my wooden base, but it's all good. Oh, you know what? I should eat salami. And also, where's those O2 bottles? I totally need to regen my O2. I don't think I need to sleep. I think it may be that this suit injects me with various things that keep me awake. Just a cocktail of wizarding drugs and things that keep me wide awake, regardless of how long I survive on these alien worlds. 6, refill the O2. Just ram them into the O2 intake slot. Fill up the old O2 tanks, that's much better. Also, eat some salami. I'm going to need some more salami than that. We've still got raw meat left, so we'll make another 2 salamis. Yeah, another 2 salamis. I still got my emergency ration pack around here somewhere as well. Should put the aloe vera in the inventory of this thing. Intermediate product. Also the cactus. These cacti take up whole inventory slots on their own. Look. As it turns out, you actually can have enough cactuses. Oh, the construction queue is finished. Excellent. Look, we can get the reactor core. Where is it? Reactor? Reactor. Where are you, reactor core? Salami. Well, we'll take the salami. We'll eat the salami. Cables, control device, metal pieces. Hello? Reactor core? Metal components. Maybe I used up all my metal components. Let's make more metal components. Pipes. Let's make some pipes. Then reactor core. Yeah? So then we should be able to make a generator. fuel tank. But we might not. I guess we'll see. See what I mean about it being a game that just delights in piling tons and tons and tons of things. Look, is that another planet? That looks like that might be a habitable planet, you know. Or moon orbiting this one. If we can eventually build some kind of limited spacecraft, we could possibly fly over there for easier survival. Right now, I'm hungry though, so let's eat some salami. Salami for dinner. That's good. That's more or less sorted out my hunger. I should have a torch, I think. Do I have a torch? Flashlight. Yeah, look. Let's put our flashlight in. I don't think there's anything particularly to be gained for bedding down for the night, so we might as well just continue our exploration whilst this thing continues to build its enormous pile of necessary intermediate products in order to be able to build the reactor to actually get our base powered up. Not that our base needs any power at the moment, but I mean it might need power for something at some point, so I'm just assuming... we're just following the PDA, right? Let's go and do some hunting. We'll go and do some hunting. We'll do some night hunting. They'll never expect that. The weird alien life forms that exist on this planet. We'll go back over to where we found our desert worm thing. Whee! Whee! It's almost like I'm some kind of like dirt bike. Look, here's one. Alright. Now, these things are pretty quick, and it is dark. So, let's get a nice bit of range on it. And then we'll kind of backpedal. Look. Reload. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Look. Look. We're going to start hunting. We're going to start hunting you. Now! Reload. Reload. Oh, yes! Look at that. We're getting better at walking backwards while shooting things. Desert worm! Give me your raw meats. You successfully completed loot an animal. Excellent. Cook a steak or salami. Yeah, I've already done that, but I'm going to do it again. Don't worry. Because you asked me, survival guide, so kindly, you know what? It's probably going to trip up a little bit when it comes to building a base because we already started building the base. Do you think that's going to be a problem? It doesn't matter. We don't need to follow the survival guide. We don't need its cheeves, man. We totally don't need its cheeves. Meat in there. Animal parts in there. Make some more salami. It seems like the best choice, to be honest with you. Salami, as it lasts longer. Good. Excellent. What's next on the thing? Survival cooking. Weapon upgrade. Okay, tech tree. We can unlock the assault rifle in the weapons tab. Well, we won't do that just yet because we want to get the cheap, you know. Building a base. We have built the base starter, so you know, this is going to trip us up, unfortunately. Activate chapter. That doesn't work. Equip base stage 1. This is pretty much where we're at with the base. So, place a generator, which we need to build. Place a fuel tank, which we need to build. A large constructor, which we need to build. Activate the base. This will result in two things happening. It will allow us to run more advanced devices like the large constructor, and it will make you visible for the aliens and call in drones, attacking you and your base repeatedly. So you have your assault rifle and enough 5.8mm ammo ready. Drones approaching your base are marked as red arrows. Wow, I'm not sure if creating... I mean, it sounds like creating a base is actually a bad thing, because it makes things attack you. Right? And we can make, like, turrets and things to defend ourselves, I suppose. We can also do a spot of gardening. Place growing plots. Collect plants and hunting animals are only 2 of 3 sources of self-sustained survival. The third option, gardening. Open your... or farming, as it's perhaps more accurately known. Open your inventory and move the growing plots and 2 sprouts, durian and pumpkin, to your toolbar. Place the growing plots next to each other. Seed sprouts... add a growing light. Plants in a growing plot need a growing light shining on them to be able to grow. Okay, they don't just grow in normal sunlight then, I guess. Build an overhanging structure with 2 blocks of free space between the growing plant and the ceiling. We'll have to wait till we have power before we can do that. Fine. That's gardening. And then we'll come building a vessel. But that's kind of like down the line, basically, because we need power and things, I suspect, before we can get there. Alright, do we have it now? We have a reactor core. But that means we don't actually have a small reactor because we still need capacitor devices and electronics. Wow. Capacitor devices for which we need electronics. Electronics. Let's make some electronics. Let's make like 6. 6 capacitor devices. Is that going to be enough? 2 for that. None for that. It'll be plenty. It'll be absolutely plenty. Right, we'll put one of them in, and then we're going to need cables before we can do this. So let's make 10 cables. Metal components and electronics. Hopefully we'll still have enough electronics, but if we don't, let's make another 4 just ever more electronics. And then we'll hopefully be able to build a small fuel tank. We hope. Maybe. Just queue up some more oxygen bottles. And that's good. We'll just leave this thing building some more, I guess. Weapon upgrade. Craft assault rifle. Alright, so, tech. We won. Tech. Weapons. Assault rifle. Let us unlock the assault rifle. It is done. Can we now build an assault rifle? Weapons. Assault rifle. We can. We need metal components and electronics. Let's just hope we can build an assault rifle at the end of this big long pile of things that we're building. 5.8mm bullets. Ammunition used for reloading a weapon. How many bullets do we have? We'll make some more. It uses metal pieces and magnesium powder. We do have a bit of magnesium powder, so we'll make 25. We'll see what happens. T to use the constructor. The constructor is underway. It's all good. The base... It doesn't look like we can actually seal the base, unless we have to unlock like doors, like airlock doors and stuff later on, which we probably do. For now, it's just like a nice place to get out of the sun, I mean, or the moonlight, and you know, chill out. Feels slightly protected. We've got these big open ways which we can use to kind of shoot anything that approaches, or indeed it can just get in and eat us. But you know, we don't really care if things get in and eat us, do we? Should we just wait now until this is finished doing its many jobs? I feel like that's kind of a waste. We could try and get to that silicon deposit. That iron deposit, maybe. Dirt biking across the dirt biking across the alien world once again in our spacesuit. Look, if we put our jetpack on, is it even better? Oh, it's totally not. Only run with the jetpack off. We can like jetpack into the air a bit, which is cool. We got very limited supplies on it, but well, I mean, what can you do? Fortunately, the nights are pretty light here. I mean, that enormous moon is obviously casting a lot of light. It's quite a deep ravine, but as long as we don't fall in, I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, the old heart's pounding. I ran for too long, and now my heart is pounding as if I'm about to die. I have discovered new resources, magnesium deposit, and a promethium deposit. Alright, that's quite important. We need the promethium. Promethium basically powers everything, so we need to always make sure we have a supply of promethium, because if we run out, then basically we die, because we can't produce any more power and everything will just stop. And that would be bad. We would never get back to Wizard Prime if that were to happen. And all of the little wizards would cry and lament at the fact that their Grand Lord and Master, Weird Wizard, was no longer ever going to come home again. I mean, who knows what they're doing now? They could be like searching the galaxy for me. There could be survey vessels out, plying the space waves. Waves? Ways? Oh. It's an Ahax fruit. Well, it's mine now. Phoenix Fern Frond. We're just ripping everything up. Everything that there is. Alien Spike Lemon. Oh, we can use that. Look, it's an alien Spike Lemon field. We can use this for curing poison, I believe the PDA said. Oh, yeah. Many, many fine things. It's a whole... We're going to have to remember this. It's on the way to the magnesium and promethium deposits. Wow, it's quite a long way, though. This is a big world. Level 4 reached. 20 upgrade points. I have discovered a copper deposit. It's all miles and miles away, though. These, can I harvest these? Alien Plasma ZR1. Alright, you know what? I think we've probably got enough from this place. The deposit's still miles away, so we're going to head back before we get lost. I think it's that way. Is that like dip where the lake is? Kind of back towards the iron deposit that we must have run past. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Dirt bike mode. We're moving at speed now. It's a bit creepy out here with this music. I mean, I honestly don't think there's anything out here to be concerned about, except for possibly weird alien drones which are out to blow me up, attack my base and kill me, apparently. Oh yeah, look, we've definitely been this way. I do have a drill, I think. Is this my drill? Drill, yeah, look, this is totally my drill. So, iron deposit, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's right underneath me. Oh, look, could this be it? Oh, I need to actually collect it. Okay, it's like Space Engineers. Exactly like Space Engineers. Okay, I have a few iron ores. Right, well, we'll come back. Again, I don't really need iron ore right now. There's silicon over there. What's this? I don't want to get lost and don't want to get... Oh, there's my base! Oh, phew. I thought I was gonna... In fact, I was gonna walk over there and I might well have skirted past the base, never to return, which would have been bad for me. Because I would have just been walking and walking forever. Is that a little lake down there? Oh! Ow, that hurt. My oxygen is getting low. Very low, actually. I didn't bring any spare oxygen bottles with me when I went out walking. Possibly a mistake. Do I use oxygen faster when running? I don't know. Is it more efficient to walk back at this point, or is it better to dirt bike my way back? Can we just wait for the stamina regain, and then we'll just dirt bike back? Because, well, it's not too far. 200 meters. It's fine. We'll make it. We're not going to suffocate just yet. We may suffocate in the future, because it's the sort of thing that I'm likely to forget quite often to bring oxygen with me, to be honest with you. But, I mean, we'll see, won't we? We'll see if I suffocate or not. Base! How low can you go? Base, base! Quick! Quick with speed! Faster, please! Jump! Jump! My stamina is run out again, which means, once again, my heart is pounding. I may be in danger of having a heart attack. I'm obviously extremely unfit. Where are those oxygen bottles? Small O2. We needs it. We're also pretty hungry. Look, I've gone to red oxygen. Red oxygen mode. 7. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, hit me up with all of that lovely oxygen. Ram it into the intake port. We'll have a bit of food as well, which we take through our food intake port, obviously. We'll get more oxygen. I'm sure I made more. Yeah, look, there we go. 5. But it should mean now we've got, right, like a generator in here. Small fuel tank, we got that. Good. And the generator. We still got the reactor core? No. Cables. Metal components. Fuel pack. Promethean pellets. It's kind of a mess. We've got the assault rifle. Let's totally swap that out for our pistol. Got bullets. Did it not make it? Where is it? We need capacitor devices. Alright. Capacitor devices. We need 2 capacitor devices. We'll get there. We will get there. We will have a powered up base and it'll be awesome. I mean, we're an hour into the recording already and I don't know what I'm going to do with this, whether I'm going to cut it up or whether to just upload it as one massive Wizard's Eye on experience, or maybe cut it down, as in cut out large chunks. That's probably quite likely. Good. Fine. Alright then. Reactor core. Capacitor devices, which means we then want to build a generator. We need metal components. Now we need metal components. I don't know how many metal components we need. How many have we got? 5. Alright, we need like 8 or something. Then we can make the small generator. We do have the fuel tank though, so let's put the fuel tank somewhere. Fuel tank. Let's just stick that there. It's good. Put some more of these out, eh? Have you made it? Has he made it? He's still making the metal components. Soon, precious, soon. Look, it's a slow builder. It is a slow build. Then we want a large constructor, right? So we're going to want more metal components. And then, assuming we haven't used up too many of our other things, like electronics and stuff, we'll be able to build a large constructor as well! Hooray! And then we will be able to construct many large things. Small generator. Straight into the inventory slot. We're going to check this down. Whoop. I guess, like... maybe inside is a good idea. Oh. Okay, well apparently it fitted there. Sort of, well, it doesn't quite block off my way in and out that I had left for myself. But it's placed now, so there's nothing else for it. I think we need to put some fuel packs in here. Do we have any fuel packs? We've got biofuel, does that work? Cannot put biofuel in there. Does not work. Promethium fuel pack. There we go. Let's put in a few of these. 4 Promethium fuel. Look, it is aglow with Promethean energy. And now if we activate the generator, activate the small generator.